Hi Rainbow Wizard, I was just messing trying to get on. Just going to give it a couple of minutes, get in the flow. Not going to be on for long. My little bowl. Hi Archangel Michael. Just thought I'd sit a minute before I start talking. I'm going to ground myself a bit. Just give it a minute or so. Ooh, you're going to have to go and get drunk by yourself. I'll go on here in a minute before I have a chat. Let's bring in some good vibes for everybody. Bit of cleansing, bit of releasing, lots of abundance. Happy to share something with you today. So I'm going to put this over on the windowsill. Right, before I get into this chat, I'm going to have a little go on the drum, just randomly. I'll get into it first. So, funny when I got this at Christmas and I got my fella one. I think Finn's got one. Did Finn get one? Can't remember. And the colour was meant to be a lot lighter than this, and I ended up with like an indigo blue colour. Yes. So, and in April today on my lovely angel calendar that I got off a friend on the wall, which has got a quote on it, is this colour as well. And it says, "Faith tells me that no matter what lies ahead of me, my angels are already here." Oh yes they are. I was talking about that today to a friend. So, yeah, my birds actually, I better shut the door. Yeah, my birds are honestly, yeah, my birds singing on. No. So, see what you're all saying in a minute. while I start. Your birds are singing with your music, laugh out loud. I'm sending with, he said it's 10 in the morning here. I'm not on social media anymore. The 4th French. Well, I'm not surprised. Yes, they are doing that everywhere. They are doing that everywhere. You've got to be careful what you're doing at the minute because they're everywhere. Oh, yes, but I'll tell you something. Anybody in America, I will tell you something. There's more. I will tell you something before I get going with my message today. Is, and I think, I don't know if I put it on my community page, I don't know, I might have done. Paul Boys, I saw put this up today, and I'm like, we're waiting, oh, we're waiting for the mainstream media's fall, because you know it's coming, oh, it's coming, ooh. I don't know why I'm singing that. Anyway, let me go and find it. So if you didn't know out there, you know, we're waiting for the signs, so I've seen some signs, but this one was a really good one. We all know Mr. T is bringing out some sort of media channel, news channel, so that's going to be very interesting, isn't it? But Paul Boys put this out today, and I thought, well, yeah. Actually, just let me go to his actual thing on Instagram because of what he said underneath. Cracked me up, so I'll just go over to him. And, oh, that's not him. Let's see. And he put this up today. And it says, Justin, Trump calls for the immediate deployment of the state police or National Guard. We all know what that means. To provide large-scale security for the election audit in Arizona in just a released statement. Underneath, Paul Boyes wrote, doesn't sound like the actions of a former president, does it, with a big bag of popcorn and a smiley face upside down? Just saying. Just saying. You know that thing about waiting, divine timing? That is all I'm saying, because I'm like, and I put into another, whoa, here we go. Oh yes, so not saying anything else. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you will. Anyway. Just going to sit here a minute and clear the air again because I just want to bring some messages up for you guys. It's more of a thank you actually. Hi Claudia. Yes, Claudia received a beautiful necklace from me today. I think it was your chakra necklace, but a gold one, and the chakra earrings. And yeah, it's just real. I've just come on for not long. It's not a long chat today because I'm going off chilling out again after. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about yesterday and this morning and the other day I think it was. I can't remember when we did it. Anyway, and I will pick a card. But yeah, so yesterday I went out and we did actually try to go out to a pub, but the queue to go out to be outside anyway, which doesn't make no sense to me because I wasn't really bothered. But with friends, you had to queue up, so it was a bit like, no, we'll just go to someone's back garden. So that's what we did. Anyway, I got together with my fella in lockdown, and it's been about a year now that we've been together. So we got together in lockdown, which is probably quite a crazy time to get with somebody, even though I knew this person before, but I'd never spoke to him before. Knew him since I was like 17. But in a way, we've done it back to front. We've seen each other in, I'm not going to say a bad light, in the best light. We've seen each other in a lockdown, so-called lockdown, because we didn't really lock ourselves down, but we still saw each other and everything. But, and I can't even say we've seen some niggly bits in ourselves. Everyone's got niggly bits, but they're not massive because we're a lot older. He's a couple of years older than me, and we know about relationships, and we know how to try and work with a relationship and trying to balance it out, not being selfish just in one area. Do you know what I mean? There's all that like loving yourself and being good to yourself, but in a relationship you have to give and take. There's give and take. So we did it back to front. So we're like really excited about actually when all this stops, because it will do. We're not going back to normal because we don't want the old normal. But when we go back to when we go forth, I should say, not back, because when we go forth with the new stuff coming, to be getting back out there and doing stuff is going to be amazing. Here comes the helicopter. whatever it is. What's that? And the moon's out as well. Like, is this what the? Let's let me have a nosy. I've been nosy. Is it? The moon's massive as well. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Must be circling over my house, you know. You know what they're like. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, you mean what, we both have Rainbow Wizard? Yeah, because we took absolutely no notice. But what I'm trying to say is, oh, don't get triggered, Thomas. You wait. Don't get triggered by what I say about Mr. T. He's a great man. And you know, you'll just have to wait to see, won't you? We'll all have to just wait and see what happens there. Not interested in comments about that, because it's not about that. Yeah, helicopters. So anyway, yeah, we went out and I'd met some friends that I'd met at the beginning of when we met, and then lockdown started, so then I didn't see them people. So really, when we went out last night, I met some new friends. Like I'm meeting new friends because I'm with my new fellow, and I haven't met many of them. Met a few people, but not haven't got to know them a lot properly yet. So it was his friend's birthday yesterday, a girl, and she had some friends round. So I met these other women, and they're all quite creative as well, and it was brilliant because when I got talking to them, like, we've heard so much about you, you know, we've heard so much off his friend, you know, she loves all you. Because when I first met her, I'd never met her in my life, went to meet her, and I whittled a mushroom wand out of a twig. And she's still got it to this day, and she loves it, and she loves quirky things, and I made her a card, you know, and I make him a cards, and stuff like that. And, hi Rita, I'll say hi to everyone after, I'll get this out. And I didn't know her from Adam, but I made her that. She's still got it today, and she loves it, and she you know, she loves my art stuff and all that. And anyway, when I got together with my fella, I inspired him to paint, and I have put some of his paintings up, and he loves it, and he's gone doing that now because we've been together yesterday and this morning, and I decided to come back here to do a few bits. He's tidying up and going doing his art there because he has big paintings, boards, he can't really bring them here. So, you know, we do stuff together, and we do stuff separate. If you know, if he wants to paint and I want to, we go, yeah, we'll see you later. So anyway, we have our own time as well, which is great because you've got to do that. So anyway, you know, I'm not one of them who goes, oh my god, he wants to go and do something, oh my god, what have I got to do myself? I'm like, yeah, I'll just go in art or chat to you guys or something. So anyway, another lady that I met was like, I've heard so much about you, and he's inspired me to get painting because it's brilliant for your mind and, you know, being mindful, and it's healing and therapeutic. I said, yes, it is. I said, I inspired him, then this is how it works. I inspired him, he's inspired some of his friends. They get inspired, they'll inspire someone else. This is how the domino effect works, and that's why I just love when people inspire each other. And, you know, there's none of this like, oh, I did this first sort of thing. It's like, I inspired him, he inspired them, they'll inspire someone else, they'll inspire someone else, and it's beautiful, and I absolutely love it. So, anyway, we were talking about arty things, and you know, how creativity, we all want to go to one of these art galleries. I can't remember who the name of the art gallery thing we want to go to when we can. We all want to go together. And so anyway, we were talking, I'll say hi to everyone after. We were talking, just moderators let everybody know in chat. So we were talking about that, and I was saying to a fellow, oh, it's so lovely, you know, meeting these new people, aren't they really nice, you know, and everybody's different, they're all different walks of life and different things, you know. And I was saying a bit about certain things and that they weren't into with Mr. T, and that was fine. We were like, yeah, you know, blah 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 blah. But most of the things we were talking about was spirituality, artwork and stuff like that. So it was just beautiful meeting new people, and I can't wait to meet them again. And I did say to my fellow before, I can't wait to meet them again, because you never know what's going to happen with new people that, you know, come into your life and where it could go with different things that different people want to do. And they're all people who friends of my fella that all go to different festivals each year and stuff like this. And if they do go ahead this year, I think they're going to be at one that I'm going to as well. So that would be nice to meet them again. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, thank you. So meeting new people's lovely, and they've all got their individuality, you know, going on. And that was just a lovely thing, because that was the inspiringness of, like I said, I got my fella into art, inspired him to do that because he sees it as it's therapeutic for him, and it's been really good for him, I think, in his mindset over lockdown when that started, because he was someone that had to go out to work, like not working from home or anything, had to go out to work, but now working at home, and doesn't really like it now, because he's one of those, he actually likes to go out the door, get dressed for work, and go out, ride his bike to work and get out. Some people don't, some people do. Some people will realise that they maybe prefer working at home, or ones who thought they did and now realised they'd actually like to work, you know, back at work. Yeah, that's all right, Thomas, but we're not talking about that stuff. I'm trying to put a message out, so, you know, people should listen. I'm not talking about that sort of stuff, that'll come. So what I want to say is, hi Danny, is so there's all that going on. I know I inspire people, and then they'll go on to inspire people. I said this is how the domino effect works, and you lot in chat inspire me as well, because you encourage me with your kind words and things that, you know, when you find me on different platforms, or you may have like purchased something that I make, which some of you in chat have. And I got a beautiful message today of Claudia, who's in chat now. She was super happy with her necklace that she's got, this one but in gold, and the earrings, and she could feel the energy on them, and she loved them, and she was getting that vibe. And sending that message to me, you know, and as Claudia will know in chat, I do converse on, you know, on that platform, on Instagram, and say hi and speak and do audios and everything, and we'll, you know, communicate, because you have to communicate with people. This is how it works. So, you know, I've said before, it makes me happy when someone receives something, not just because they've purchased something in a currency, it's a currency they're getting of energy, because I know when someone gets something like that, and I've said this before, they love it, they've told me they love it, and I love it because they love it, because they've appreciated the time I put into making handmade things and all the things that I do, my paintings, and they can feel the vibe of me on there, putting my love and soul and everything into whatever it is that I've done. Even if it's on YouTube just chatting, I don't have to be on here chatting, as long as I do, and I'm going to try and make this short tonight, but we'll see how that goes. People appreciate it, especially in these times. I cannot express that as much. People will go on about different things on YouTube. It's like people are helping people on the tube who've been looking about because they're feeling depressed or whatever it is, especially when lockdown started. The internet is fabulous. It's not always been used for us. We all know damn well it's been used against us. But just let's say Tesla Tech knew we'd be looking through at things. People face to face like this. All this was used against us to spy, and so on and so forth. And I'm not getting into that because most of us know all that shit now, and I don't really have to wake anyone up to that unless they are just waking up to it. They'll come across that anyway. But it's working against them because it helps us communicate. It helps us express our divine, unique self. It helps us get message out. It helps people. It has helped people in 2020 and now. I don't care what anyone says. It has helped people. Yes, Danny, new times. New times. So it's new times with the internet. You know, people go on about how bad certain tech is. It's not bad. Technology has got to be in balance. It can either be used with us, for us, to help us, or against us. We know they've got weather manipulating machines, but anything can be turned, like Tesla. They nicked his stuff and used it for bad. We know this. All the other things that they've done out there. They twist it and used it against us, but it can be reversed. Just like everything can be reversed. You can be reversed from being a negative thinking person with actions to reverse yourself and go through another door and start being positive. So everything can be used for positive, but we all know it's just been out of balance. So like we're using this now, especially with the digital soldiers that will be firing a lot of stuff out soon, it's been used against them, because I've said this before, many people have. We get messages out now as quick as snapping something on your phone, and it gets out all over the world at that time. Couldn't do this years back. Jesus Christ times or whatever. If you believe in that or not, it doesn't really matter. What, you'd have to be on horseback and get on a boat to put that message out, you know. It would have took you quite a long time, crusades, whatever, I don't know, I'm just saying. But now, it's a click of a button. People are seeing things, no matter if MSM are trying to, you know, put a veil on something, and they don't show the proper things and they twist the stories, we know how they all work. But the thing is, it is coming out, and it is going to come out, and mainstream media are going to be having, I'd say, having a quite hard time very soon. A very, very hard time. And then that's going to go on for a bit, but hey ho, hey ho. You have helped me so much. I'm so thankful I found you. Thank you, Claudia. And I don't know where you found me, but thank you. You know, so what I'm trying to say is, the other day, do you remember when, let me find it because I might get the name wrong. I think I snapshotted it because it's very relevant and it's what inspires me to carry on. Helping one person is a domino effect, like I said, inspiration. So, right, it's not there, so must be. Yeah, so who was in the other day night or whatever, I can't remember when it was, when Linda came in. Do you remember the lady who said she was feeling a bit depressed? When I asked everyone how they was feeling, and most people were saying fine, okay, the energies are feeling lighter and new, and Linda came in and said something like, I can't remember where she was from, but she said something like she was feeling a bit depressed and she found it hard. And do you remember I said, right, all send her love. And then I was saying to her, get out in the garden, listen to music. So I was saying, love what you do and do what you love. Do something that you love. Maybe it's drawing, listening to music. I don't know, whatever it is, just do it. Well, do you remember I said to her, try it? And she was like, thanks everybody, because you lot in chat were helping her and speaking to her in chat, because that's what it's all about. It's all about sharing. Sharing's caring. Hi Welsh babe. And I said, could you get back to us, you know, if it makes you feel better. Anyway, she got back to me. They said 3 hours ago, it was today. But it was earlier on this morning. I woke up to this message, which I thought was beautiful. And she said, oh yeah, sorry, she's from Canada. Here in Canada, I just can't thank you enough. Now, when she's thanking me and you lot in chat who were there that day. And she says that in a minute. So, here in Canada, I just can't thank you enough for the advice you gave. I did exactly what you said and did something I loved. I sat out in the first bit of sun we've had in a while, in nature, music on, with a very grateful feeling in my heart. You have beautiful viewers that showed so much love to me when I needed it, as well as yourself. Much love, Janine, from across the pond. Thank you. 5 hearts and a kissy face. And I just thought, isn't that what it's all about? Aren't we all supposed to be helping each other? Who would want to go into a chat room, because I've seen it, and you do get chat rooms like this, where people are just not inspiring each other, they're all fighting, causing drama, like, don't want to help each other because it's all this, like, I'm not sharing my, it's like, no, sharing's caring, because you're sharing your, like I say, I'm sharing my journey, that's all I'm doing. And I give advice out and a bit of guidance, as in, it may help you, it may not, but you're not going to lose anything if you try it. And we're all individuals, so we'll all find everything that helps you. Like I say, I draw a lot for meditation. That's my form of meditation. And I can sit for a little bit before I draw, and it comes in that way. Doesn't mean that's right or wrong, like, you need to be sat over there, cross-legged, doing this, that and the other. I do what I feel like, and I do what feels best for me. Thank you. So, I just want to say, to all you lot in chat, that was a message to you as well. You are, if you never think you're doing anything, you are, because if you're shining your light out to the universe, wherever you are, in your house, in your garden, it's the people you meet and the actions that you take out there in the world. And on here, you know, on here and out there in the world. You are, because all you lot that were in chat that night, when I asked to send Linda a lot of, you know, hearts and a lot of, you know, healing and energy, and just show her the love in the chat, you did. And that's why I just wanted to come on and say thank you, because that encourages me. I've got great people on my chat. You know, we get the odd ones now and again. Great people in my chat, even if it's just the same group that come in, the Akatar family, and help everybody in chat. You know, and they're giving that loving vibration, not knowing the person, you know, not judging the person, just putting that lovely energy out to Linda that was in Canada that day, because that's how she was feeling. Well, most of us are feeling, you know, good, okay. Some people aren't. Some people aren't. But I do believe if she does that more, she will get through it. She will get through it better than she would if she wasn't doing the things that she loves. Especially getting out in nature. Can't express that so much. You need to be out. While the weather's beautiful. A little bit of sun doesn't even matter. If you get 10 minutes of sun on the back doorstep in the morning, whatever it is, do it. So, yeah, isn't that what fam do? Exactly, Rainbow Wizard. Yeah. So, Rainbow Wizard's getting sick of himself, banging on about how good it's been this week. But it has. We said the other day, though, the energy's been a lot lighter. I had a beautiful day yesterday meeting new beautiful people. I love meeting new people. People who know me do actually chat to me. Know, you know, I will chat and chat and chat and chat. And there's some of you in chat that know. So I am a yucky person. You know, none of it's fake. Consistency is key. That's just me. And that's just the way I am. You know, I like to talk to a lot of people, even if people come and go. Because people do come and go in your life. They can come. They could be in your life for a little minute. A few weeks. Months, years, or maybe just a year, and then they go, and then you get new people in, then someone might come back, and then things change all the time. But it's beautiful because you meet new people, you can meet new situations, good situations, and things that may have not come your way if you hadn't met them people, because that's how it works, you know, new things come in, and there are lots of new things coming in. So let it all flow with new people, new things, new whatever. So like I said, it just inspires me to carry on doing what I'm doing, whatever the hell I'm doing on here, bringing whatever I'm bringing. The other day, sat on the floor with the tarots and that, or bringing a lot more of that. Just bringing my vibe, and, you know, whoever wants to listen can listen. But again, I just want to say thank you, because when I woke up to Linda's message, that is very heartwarming to me, that she had a beautiful day that day, and she got out in nature, and she got in the sun, and she was feeling very grateful in her heart. She said she was very, what did she say? She was very grateful feeling in your heart. Well, that's where we're all coming from, the heart, you know. It is hard for people out there who've got friends and family that maybe not into what you're into, or they're not seeing a certain perspective, because it's not perspective, and you feel like you can't talk to them, so you look elsewhere for a little bit of family support. You know, wherever that is that you go, you know, there's many different places to go, on YouTube, wherever, just to get that bit of, like, you don't feel like you're insane, you know, and you can ground yourself, and you know there's loads of people out in the world that are feeling the same, knowing about certain things that are going on that other people are not aware of. It's not because they're stupid, they're just not aware, because we've all been brainwashed, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going into that. They're just unaware at the minute, and that's okay, but it's just nice the way you are, Dolly. Thank you, Roz. Are you new? I don't know if I've seen you in it before, but yeah, I'm just me being me. People have gone on in the past about, ooh, Dolly's not a true, authentic self. It's like, consistency is key. Things might change and stuff, but that's nothing to do with it. Positivity is key. That's all I've ever spoke about, no matter what I've spoke about. Oh, Thomas, you pop up on my notification page every day. You're family now. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and them other things you were talking about before, that will come up in the very near future. I'll do it in a bit of a creative way because they're watching. Anyway, if you know what I'm saying. But, yeah, so you lot out there, all shining your lights to other people. This is what it's about. The new earth, let's call it. The new way, that moon. Woo! We've got a pink supermoon coming, a full moon, supermoon. Is you doing it? You know, and I get lots of messages like that. Linda's not the first, I think it was Linda. Linda's not the first one that's, you know, commented, got in contact through different platforms to say any of that. Oh, D'Angelo's missus. Oh, thank you for coming in. Not the first person that said that. And that's what's always given me encouragement to just do what I do on YouTube, whatever it is, whatever it looks like, if it changes or whatever. It's just to keep, I am on YouTube to just keep people up in the frequencies and having the faith and knowing that there are other people out there trying to lift people over these times, because it's going to get a bit more rocky. It's not because it's just going to go like that and it's going to be perfect. It's not. And life goes up and down anyway. And even if that's just a couple of people, that's brilliant, because like I said at the beginning of the chat, if I inspired my fella to get into painting because it's mindful and it's therapy, He's inspired a lot of his friends. They all want to start doing a bit of art and saying, oh, I'm really arty, but I've not done it for ages. I don't make time. Make time for yourself. You have got time if you really want to do it. It's a domino effect. If I help one person, and that person helps another person, and that person helps another person, and so on 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 and so on. Woo-woo. You know, that's what's going on with the Great Awakening. There's people at different parts on the path, and there'll be people shouting out about the stuff that we know now, but they're all coming through. And because it's still, like, there's still things going on, like I said before, they're letting people catch up, so they will be like, blah, 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 and then we're like, yeah. Where we go on, we go on. Boom, let's all go together. Boom, boom, boom. That's how I see it anyway, personally. Don't get triggered by that if you're not into it. But yeah. Yeah, we know we are awesome, Dolly Daydream. I felt nice to hear though. Yeah, you are all awesome. You are all awesome. That's why I find it really funny. We've had people in the past going on about my how positive my chat room is, and it's like, why would I want miserable buggers in my chat room, you know, that don't inspire people and encourage people to carry on in, you know, why would you want to go anywhere, even if you're out with a friend and the behaviour was really rubbish and not very nice? Why would you encourage them to carry on in that behaviour? Unless you thought it was funny because it's funny looking at them. It's like, it's not. You wouldn't. A real true friend would tell the friend, look, you're behaving a bit out of order and I think you need to rein it in a bit. That's a true friend. And even if that person got upset, they'd be like, you know, if you can reflect on yourself, because as I said, it's all about reflection, you'd be like, oh yeah, it's a bit out of order, you know. Because someone was talking to me the other day about somebody they know, and this person always goes into somewhere where it's positive and tries to like break that energy up and be a bit of an idiot, you know, like, oh. And it's like, why would you do that though? That's like saying you think you're a big I am, but if there's loads of people in a positive attitude, why do you have to go in there and break everything up? But do you know what I'm saying? So, hi Blank Wall. So I just want to say thank you. You're all absolutely fabulous in chat. I've had times when people come in and they come in and I get a bit triggered and different things because it's hard to look on this side, trying to engage with you lot and trying to see what's going on, trying to keep your mind on what you're talking about as well, and sometimes crossed wires. Get a lot of crossed wires when there's texting going on a text. It's easier to speak, and that's why normally, if I'm ever on WhatsApp and stuff, I like to ring people anyway, not text, because it can get construed, it can not sound right, you're not really getting someone's personality over a text and you can take it the wrong way sometimes. And that is what happens it does happen in chat sometimes, because it's not an audio. I prefer audios. So, yeah. So again, if Linda gets to see this, I think it's Linda again, sorry, from Canada, thank you for commenting. Thank you for taking your time out to comment. I'm glad you feel better, and just keep doing it, because now you'll know. Now she'll know what helps her get out of a negative mindset to a positive mindset. And if she's feeling a bit down, this is anybody, you go and do that and it gets you out of it. So with that, I'm going to just pull a Thelma Tarot card just because I feel like it. Just because I feel like it. And I've got some new practices going in as well. I'm trying out this week, changing it all up. Got to change it up and make it new. Try and get a message for chats. Yeah, some of the mods have had some pretty exhausting chats at times. Laugh out loud. All in the end. All good in the end. Yeah, exactly. Hi Patricia. Where are you all from again? Anyway, where are we all from? Need a recall. Is it called a recall? I don't know where you're all from. So you know, I have a lot of Americans in. I know I've got Canada in the house right now, and I know I've got America in. Yeah, much love and healing to Lydia in my country. Exactly. Keep holding the faith. Exactly, and that's what's on the wall today. With, I'll show you. We've got this calendar off a friend. It was appreciation of a friend for helping her. She got me this calendar, and April's is blue, and it's an angel. And it is, like I said, it says, faith tells me that no matter what lies ahead of me, my angels are already here. And I showed someone the blue angel picture, Archangel Michael, yesterday, and they were like, oh my God, that's something you'd see, like, on ayahuasca or, like, on, I don't know, some sort of psychedelic stuff. And I went, yeah, I know, but I don't actually need that stuff to see stuff, because you can naturally get into that vibe. And some people might believe that or not. It doesn't really bother me, but I do. I believe you can do it naturally because we all have DMT in us anyway, and so on and so forth. You can get to a natural state when you know energy's there. But some people are not open to it, and they get open to it when they do that. They also do say if you are open to it, sometimes it can affect you because everybody's different and take you back right down again. So it's nothing I've ever... Ages ago, you used to feel like, yeah, and then you think, no, it's not for me. It's not for me. It is not for me. I don't need it. I've been in my own little world anyway. So we were talking about this thing of someone was telling me, you know, they'd done psychedelic and they seen this and they said that, and said, oh my God, what you've told me is the same sort of thing. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because everyone's connected anyway. It's just if you tune in, you know. So I showed them, and if anyone's new, I'll show you the picture because I had to scroll and scroll to get this picture, and then I found it. And I mean, it's still, oh, it was a picture. Oh yeah, because I saw a bit of a snippet of the new Avatar film coming out. I can't bloody wait. You know, we know that was Native American Indians, but you know, I've always loved the blue beings. It did look like one of them. It did look like one of them. So for anyone who's new, I might have to swap to my other camera because I'll probably be able to show you better than holding it up to this one. Where is it? Gallery. Right, let me just see if I can get it. Screenshots. Oh yeah. So if I can, you might just have to ignore what's on my table, my crafting stuff. But see if I can. I've got to get that camera cord here. I've not ordered it yet, but I will do. Right, let's see if I can just do this for you guys. Let me see. Will this? Let's change the camera. Right, see that going on? Right, taking all my mess on the table. What we're doing? Yeah. So will it? Can you see the face? We all know the story behind that. I know there's a bit of light glaring. I'm going to pull the big one up. When I was saying out loud my Archangel Michael and stuff, that was coming in personally for me in my path. And then I didn't see this picture, and I've got another picture where it morphed in. It was thinner and it morphed in the light, because we all know light bends and things come in light, and that's how it all is, sort of thing. Can't explain it, but I know what I'm talking about. And when I went back to the picture, I was like, oh my God, like it's got a face. So see the face? Big smile, a wider nose, smile, nose, eyes. It reminded me a bit of Avatar-y. Some people said it was a bit creepy, but then again, the message wasn't for them. And it only looks a bit weird as well because the fence is behind it. And yeah. And the way it's come down, it's like a big star on its head. So I was showing them that, and they were like, oh my God, I don't know if it makes... hang on, let me go, if you can see it better that way, but... I nearly spat my tea out when I got that. But again, it wasn't a surprise because of the things that I've been bringing in for myself. You know, on my path, it might not be for everybody. I've got this camera, I'm like trying to sort that out and it's not straight. And it might not be for everybody. Oh my God, I can't straighten it because it's looking at the camera. Oh my God. You know, so if you've not seen that, there you go. I love it. Yeah. No, let's be clear, that picture isn't evil. No, it's not. A lot of people will think that. They don't know about stuff and they're scared of stuff. You know. Oh, do you, Patricia? Let's send Patricia a lot of love as well. Hearts in the chat. I don't know why I'm doing that, just came in. If anyone wants a bit of healing or a bit of love in chat, just say so and we'll all send you a bunch of hearts and a bit of a ding on the drum. Hi English Patriot, how are you? Let's get a message for you guys in chat, energy wise. Oh, thank you, Claudia. You shouldn't. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being you. Thank everyone for being them and coming in. Thank you, Claudia. I was looking for emoji then. I always look at the emojis. Yeah, but your dog has been a rock. Do you mean like, because pets have been a rock for people, haven't they, you know, over these times? Yeah, we're getting the hearts in. Getting the hearts in. Send a bit of love to Claudia. Feel it in your heart and send it out. Struck by heaven's sword, too much light and infinite gratitude. Beautified darling. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Yeah, I think I got a bit overwhelmed today because I got the message off Linda. I got your beautiful message, Claudia, today about your jewellery and how you loved it. And then someone else had got the necklace and they said how much they really loved it. And then I had a conversation with them and we were going on about all sorts, like water therapy and everything, and like swimming in cold waters and stuff. And it just, yeah, and that was great. Yeah, people doing their own thing, you know, that helps them. So beautiful, beautiful. Yes, English Patriot, I'm great, thanks. I feel a change in force. Oh my God, don't even talk about the force. The force of yesterday, today, more positive here. Yeah, I felt it the other day. Hi, Sky. I was just watching a Jedi film today. It was a Nicolas Cage film. Oh my God, it was the boringest film I'd ever seen. It's a new one, and it's not like high budget, but then again, you know. But what was funny about it was about these Jedis that were fighting aliens, and it was a blue thing with oh, what's it called? Not uranium. Not uranium. Blue. Oh my God, what's it called? Anyway, it cracked me up because the video I saw a bit ago with Laura Eisenhower, the guy who was doing the Jedi stick, I was like, oh, I need one of them. I've always been into Star Wars and would think I was a Jedi. We are Jedi Knights anyway, do you know what I'm saying? But and they called them Jedi Knights in this as well, and that's not what the film was. But they called them Jedi Knights. I'm sat with my fella laughing my head off going, right, that's it. I'm getting a broomstick in my garden. I'm going to start wafting that around everywhere like a Jedi Master and freaking them energies off everywhere. I went, well, I want one of them sticks. If anyone knows anyone. I was like, I need a Jedi stick. I was like, oh my God, that'd be good exercise. So I still haven't told you about the thing that's coming because it's not coming yet. You're going to laugh when you find out what it is. But and then when I mentioned it last night to these people, they were like, oh, you need to come with us and do that. So I'll tell you when they come because they haven't come yet. So yeah, that's just me going off on a tangent, being a Jedi Master. We're all Jedi Masters, do you know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Claire. And Claire has got the little keep it up. Yeah, yeah. This is a thing that's exercising, but fun. Because if you make it fun, you don't feel like you are. So it's going to be really hilarious because I just don't know, like, I don't know. I don't mean I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know, it like, it's just funny. It's funny, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Thank you. So, right, I've just dropped them by accident. That wasn't even shuffling. I'm not even being aware of what I'm doing now. What have I said about you? You're teasing. I know. I like to tease. Yeah, not telling you all yet because I don't even think you'd know what it was. You can have a guess, but I don't know if you would. I'd have to do a poker face as well, so you don't know. Jedi, Atlantean. Yeah. The Force, the Source, the Chi, the Spirit, and is all of it. Yes, that's what it is. I said to my fella, I went, it was dead funny, right? The film was called exactly what I said to him today. Anyway, it's a new Nicolas Cage film, but it's really pants. It went on forever. But the story behind it, and I was like, Bluanium or whatever it's called. Anyway, I went, yeah, well, you know what? Like, because he had samurai swords and that, but it was like Jedi sort of thing. I went, you know what they are, don't you? And he's like, what? I went, that's the Chi. That's the, you know, the Reiki. That's the, what's the other one called? What did you just say in there? Yeah, the Force, the Source. I said, it's universal energy. He said, Jedi's using the Force, you know, the energy. And he was like, when it is, I said, they just represent it in a film. And I was like, my God, it's so funny. But, you know, when you're just watching a film in a totally different perspective, because you're like, you know, you've got like Muggle, someone watching it, and you're like, and then I told him about the stick, going, I need to get a stick. I'm going to be a Jedi. We're just like, sleeping Jedis, aren't we? And all the Jedis are waking up. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm talking about now. I'm just waffling on with myself. That's what I saw this morning, and I said the same exact thing to him. You know, I did say to one of they were saying about Frill, and they were like, no, I don't think Frill was bad. I don't actually think Frill was bad. It's all energy, and to me, I've said it a million times, energy is just energy. It's either, you know, it's not good or bad. It's just energy. It's a person behind it who wields the energy, and their intentions, if they're a shit person, they're going to use it for shitty things. If they're good, they're going to use it for good things. I don't believe Frill was bad. I personally believe Maria Orkic, with who knew Nikola Tesla, by the way, if you didn't know, yes, involved with the Nazis and Hitler and all that, but he was just using that information and that energy, you know. If they did make the sources or whatever, it doesn't really bother me, in inner earth or whatever they were doing, for their use, you know what I mean? With dominating or having a master race or whatever the frick they were doing. Yeah, most of us looked into all that. I'm not really bothered. I'm just like, well, that's what it means to me. Energy is just energy. You're either going to use it to hurt people and humanity, or you're not. You know, you're going to use this to hit someone on the head, or you're going to use it what it was meant for, to play my bloody drum. So, you know, personally, that's how I see it. Some people might not agree. Some people might disagree with the Frill thing, especially. I don't really know, because I've had a discussion with people with it. But, you know, whatever's whatever. But energy is just energy, and it's the wielder behind the bleeding lightsaber. What are you going to use it for? You got red, and you got blue. Red and blue together, if it came into balance, would be purple. Oh, and I just dropped a card out. Love it. And if we go back to centre point, the Fool. The Fool. Everyone thinks we're fools, but this is a very prominent card. Is that the right word for today? I love the Fool. Trust in the self. You know, it might not look very trust in the Fool, but trust in the self. Got a white rose in. They know what's coming in. I love the Fool card, and it's at the beginning. Naught. Setting off on the journey, the hero's journey of self-discovery and all that beautiful stuff, especially with the spiritual stuff and the unknown and the otherworldly realms and all that beautiful stuff that goes on with the Fool. You know, they've called a lot of people fools. They've called us fools and crazy. They called Mr. T a fool. And actually they did in the A-Team as well. I pity fool. Oh no, he said I pity fool. But yeah, the other Mr. T, you know. It's like, really? Guess we'll see, won't we? But yes, I love the Fool. A little bit more of a reading out of this one anyway. Even though it means the same thing, but let's see what this one says. We all set on our journey, looking like a fool sometimes and crazy, but it's the best path you'll ever get on. It's fun, it's interesting, it's exciting. I think one of my favourite cards is the Star. I'm going bloody where have you gone? Yeah. Some books are really, really like crazy. Right. Even like the death card, that's what's happening, you know, everything has to do, you know, for the new. That's well crazy. That is not happening in this book. It can't be. What? Oh no, it's just me. The Fool, out of the words of this book. I emerge from the building behind me, ready to see the world. I go alone and am in awe of what I already see. And a lot of us have gone alone on this, haven't we? The Fool brings her journey, or his journey, this has just got a girl on it, with only what she has with her as she steps from the archway. Because everything's within, you don't need anything else, a lot of us know that. She steps away from what is known, out towards the edge of the ground. And that's sort of a bit what we're doing now, isn't it? We're walking out, we're stepping away from what is known, the normal, before. Everyone's freaking out about certain stuff. And out towards the edge of the ground. The red feather, because she has got a feather in her hair, The red feather in her hair signifies determination and courage, because you do have to have courage. I said strength the other day with that card. That was, where is it? No, it's on the floor down there. You know, that was amazing. I was just so like, oh my god, you know, the strength card with the lion, and then it came out. With the courage, you do have to have courage with this, because there'll be a lot of people who want to drag you down. You already know when you start on your truthing thing, whatever it is, spiritual journey, family and friends are looking at you like, oh my god, you know, you might be scared to speak out, but when you get the courage to, it becomes easier and easier. Her staff is multifaceted tool. We are multifaceted. She can use it as a walking stick, a weapon, a bit like a saber, a weapon, or to help gain leverage in traversing the land. Traversing the land, is it? The white rose in her left hand represents love and purity of spirit, because that is what's happening. Love and purity of spirit. Like a lot of them orbs, I see a bright white light. Oh yes, that energy coming in. Because this is what it's all about. Love and purity of spirit. The astrological signs which swirl around her, because she has got, I don't know if you can see them, the signs going around her. I don't know if you can see properly. Signs swirling around her of the connection to the world and what it can teach her as she sets forth. And then it says, as we know what's coming now, new beginnings, freedom, a leap of faith, beginning in awe of one's surroundings, starting a new project. This is why this is so beautiful, because we are beginning new projects with a new world that's coming in, and we are going to look at the world with awe, and we're going back to centre point and starting again. Not starting again like, oh, we're going back to the Middle Ages or whatever people think, we're going back to nothing. And I'm being serious here. Some people really do think, I think we're going back to like caveman days. Not that I really believe, you know, caveman days, and we've got to go and live in a hut and just not have certain stuff that we have now. And it's like, no, it's just going to all come into balance, I believe. But we do have to go to centre point. We're starting a new way and a new world, the way we want it, not the way it was, because we weren't really free. Felt like we were, but we weren't really free. So new beginnings, freedom, a leap of faith, being in awe of one's surroundings, starting a new project. And there's loads of new projects starting with a lot of people with different things that are going to bring in a lot of new stuff for the world that is being built. And what was I going to say? Something. We're terraforming. Some people go, oh god, that sounds awful. Terraforming. The earth is terraformed. We've heard of that word before, but if you think about terraforming, we're tearing this world up. We're tearing the book up they taught us to like all this shit. We're tearing it up and we're forming a stronger foundation. So we're terraforming, tearing it up, and we're forming something new. Terraforming. Not the way they terraform, we're terraforming it now. We're tearing it up, chucking it in the bin, and we're forming more beautiful stuff, better stuff for everybody, and bringing that form in with a strong foundation, very strong foundation. So yeah, we are going back in terms of knowledge and understanding. Yeah, hidden behind the veil of evil and secret society. Yeah, exactly, because that truth will be I mean, a lot of us know. You can find it is coming out, and it is going to come out to the masses, where they're going to be relearning. We're all going to be relearning again and bringing new things in. That's why it's going to be so beautiful, so beautiful. We're going to still be seeing a lot of trauma in people, a lot of rocky times, but that's where you've got to lift and elevate yourself to not get too caught up in it, because your emotions are going to be everywhere. And this is why I say you have to get mind, body and spirit into check. The Trinity, mind, body and spirit, emotions, actions. This is why I've said it's very important how you react right now to people. This is why I've said what's been going on, some stupid little dramas that people are trying to set out on air is ridiculous, and that's like tiny compared to other stuff. And it's about your reactions to people, you know, and stuff like that, because when this comes out, it's just important. That is nothing, you know, for what's happening and what's coming. I think that's where people get me confused. They think I'm talking about a situation, tiny little situation over there. I'm like, no, I'm not talking about that. We're talking about the bigger picture of things. You know, not people getting confused in themselves. So, you know, and I might just get another one in. Shitish, I don't even know what that says. But yeah, like I said, I'm being real. It's not because we're not going to see things happening. Actually, tell you something. Someone I was speaking to last night, a girl that I'd met for the first time, and she was like, oh, you're lovely. I said, oh, you're lovely too. And we got talking on the jibby jab, and she told me that she'd had it because she works with kids. And then she was like, do you know what, though? I really didn't want to have it. I felt really pushed into it. She went, I've seen these other things. She went, I don't really believe in it. But she said, I just felt so pushed into it. So I was saying, just like really be strong in yourself to like, sort of like not consent in your head and this, that and the other. But she was talking to me going, I believe what you're going on about, this, that and the other. So I thought, yeah, I don't know, it was just amazing. I was just talking to quite, you know, a few people last night. It was good, so it was good. Yeah, all syncing up, lots of synchronicities. And oh my god, that card reading yesterday was so fun. The one, was it yesterday or the day before? The one with the lion heart, like, it's on the floor somewhere down here. It just absolutely, I mean, doesn't blow me away because in a sense, you know, this is how the cards work. But when that came out, I was just like, as I was talking about before, so we know we've got the Divine Animals 22, Lion Heart, and we've got the Authentic Truth, and the Authentic Truth is coming out. I don't mean just us, I mean the authentic truth of what's happened from day dot, you know, and all that sort of good stuff. And it's going to be really interesting. Inward Revolution, because it is an inward revolution, but that one was just, oh my god. And that was telling me to myself and my synchronicities for my path that I am in alignment, and just to keep going forth, keep doing what I'm doing, and just go forth with the force, you know. Oh yes. Did another one turn over? Yeah. Oh, the card that I was just talking about. Very good. So how that came in was, where's the other card? Yes, we had that. So we got, I love this, the Two of Cups. See the gold and silver. It's funny how we're going gold back and silver back in it, metals. See, dolphins, happy energy, the two cups. Cups are to do with emotion. You could really say getting your emotions in check, both working in balance with each other. Feminine, masculine, those working together. Like I said at the beginning of this chat about me and my fella, we talk things out. We're old enough now to not get in silly arguments about silly things you normally do when you're younger. I put a picture of my tea up. No, it was my breakfast today. I just threw it out because I was trying to explain that, as well as I was so grateful that my fella had cooked me a gorgeous omelette this morning for breakfast after last night, just because I just felt so grateful because I didn't have to cook. And it's nice when you don't have to cook, because I'm not actually into cooking really. It's not one of my favourite things, but I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to wash the pots. It was lovely to have breakfast in bed. And I'm grateful for that because, you know, I cook for him, he cooks for me when he's round here and stuff like that, and it's great. So it's really nice when I get that, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the little things. So, two dolphins, did you get my email? Oh, I don't know, I'll have a look, but I won't look now. But yeah, it's that unity, isn't it? The yin and the yang. Getting your emotions in check, because too many people run off with the emotions, and that's not always you. It's just energy, emotion going through you. So that's beautiful. And then we've got the Death card. Well, isn't that relevant? I love the Death card. You've got this gorgeous white horse in the background, the light. You know, the light, there's a dark and light, dark to light. We're having a death of the old ways, because some people look at the Death card like, oh my god, does that mean someone's dying? Well, there are a lot of deaths going on around the world. I'm going to be serious, you know what I'm talking about. And it's not from what they're saying it's from, but yeah. Hi, Rainbow Rays. But it's a death of the old ways, a death of the old earth, because we're rising, and we're having new, you know, you want to put it in new earth terms, whatever. We're having all that new stuff coming. So the death of what was before has to come for the new frequencies to come in. So, you know, let me see. You've got the condor, you've got the light coming in, you've got the horse, steadfast and strong and proud, if you can see it. Don't know, can't get this in view. Dark to light. So we've got all that going on. And then the next one's Eight of Swords, which is, that's to do with a lot of thoughts and that. And I sort of see this as, the girl looks like she's in prison. She's got a red dress on and she's got a blindfold on. But the moon's there, intuitiveness. Might be a lot of people saying that a lot of things, but she is using her intuitiveness, because she's got a blindfold on. I know you can't see it properly. She's not looking sad or anything. She's just a bit like, I'm going to try and sense this out myself. I'm not listening to what other people are saying, and these things that are being put up in front of me, you know, by, could be the news or anything, letting that mess with her thoughts. She's like, no, I'm going to sit here, because there is a gap between this sort of little caged Eight of Swords. There's a gap there. She can get through it, you know. She can find her way through it, blindfolded. Because we're all beginning to use our other senses, our sixth senses, and, you know, not listening to other people and things and the media, you know, and seeking our way through this. But we have guidance from different people, and then we take what we need and we leave the rest behind. So that was that message for today, because I'm going in a minute because I haven't even had the tea yet, and I want to enjoy the rest of the evening because it's something I want to try and put together and I don't know how to do it, and I just need to sit and think about it and start writing it out, and maybe it's something that comes into, what do I always say, fruitation. I make my own words up, not fruition, fruitation, and I'll probably tell you about that maybe in I don't know, a month or so. I'm not quite sure yet, but I might just reshuffle this deck, the one with the lion hat in, just before I go, because it is the secret language of light, you know, and we are all lights, and that's why when I showed you that blue face, things can morph in light and change, and that's how you can see things that we're not really told there. But like I said, I am just so grateful for everybody who's come into my life, because it's all lessons, you know, whatever. Come in, gone, here, maybe go again, I don't know, but thank you, and thank you for how you all are in chat with each other, because you've got to think about it, you don't really all know each other properly, you don't really know what it's everyone's saying, you know, they're on the same wavelength, but it's funny, you know, maybe we'll have a meet up one time, who knows, and it would be funny, because if you don't know each other only by your profiles, you might just have to wear a big badge with your profile, and then everybody'd know who everybody was. Because when me and Roxanne did that meeting, we didn't know who anybody was. It was funny, we just stood there going, are they come here for us, or are they just out? And it was like, we you know, some of you I know, but yeah, I've seen, but it's funny. Right, let's shuffle that again, because that is not, we put the camera down a little bit so you can see. Just excuse the mess on my crafting table. These are massive to hold. Aha! If I've got little hands or what, can't. They're a bit stiff, these. Can't shuffle them as well because they're a bit stiff. Shuffle that energy about. Oh yeah, and Indigo Ray's got a lovely oil today. So first thing in the morning, I was asleep actually, because I heard it going off, and I thought it was my fella's phone, because we'd been out and stayed up quite late, and Indigo Ray's was trying to ring me to tell me she'd received her, where's mine? I think it's down here somewhere. Received my gorgeous oil that I actually use myself, and I've actually really ran out of mine, and I've had it for about 6 weeks more, don't know. It's got a little bit in the bottom, and Indigo Ray. So I got the message of Lydia, which was beautiful, Claudia, which was beautiful, I think it was 2 other ladies about some stuff that they'd received. And then Indigo Ray's was like, I got your mail today, and I think I only sent it off yesterday. Yeah, I did Friday. And she was like, it's beautiful, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad you've got it. I'm happy you've got it and received it, and I'm happy you love it, because, you know, I love when people love my creations, because I put a lot into them. I just love it. I love it. I know we're all smelling the same thing. We're all like, and if you're interested, you'll have to go on Hippie Bohemian with a Y. If anyone can put that in chat, I don't know where. Lois is good at that. You can inquire about it. It's called Lunar Lavender. So it's a rollerball, and it's gorgeous. Helps you with calm, and it helps you with sleep, and it helps you keep like calm. And if you do meditate or you do any sort of practice where you can breathe in the morning, put it on your wrist, breathe it in deeply, and it calms you down. You can whiff it throughout the day. My mum uses it. At night, put it on your temples, your wrists, under your feet, here. The intention of having a deep sleep. And I know Claudia's got one as well in chat, and she absolutely loves it. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been shining today in my... Yeah, and Claudia's been shining today in a lovely necklace, which is the chakra stars. Mine's a silver one. I wouldn't mind a gold one. You've got a gold one. But yeah, I'd have to make myself one. So you were shining with your earrings as well. And I've got to make another setup actually, so yeah. Which will be going to America. So a piece of me goes over there. I can't bloody wait. And JP wants the angel picture. But I said I'd keep it aside for now. For her, the angel picture with crushed crystals on it was this one, which I did a while back, but it had such a message to it, and yeah, I haven't called it anything actually, so I'm gonna have to sign it. Actually, I've not signed it. I'm gonna sign it now. Don't even think. Oh, I'm not signing it. Oh, did I sign it? Well, yeah, it's signed down there, but it's faded a bit from ages ago. So. Always got to sign your work. I like to call them something, but oh, I think this was called the knowing. She's just got that knowing face. You know that face? It just looks very knowing and wise. The knowing wise one, I will call it that. I wrote that on the back. So, and it was 2020. I think I did this in. Yeah, 2020. So, if you look at her face, she's very like, if the hair goes up, it means it's ethereal. She's got, well, it's an angel anyway, 'cause she's got wings on, but it's just those eyes. She's very like, she's not getting set off by her emotions and stuff. She's very grounded. So, yeah. I know I've got to do some more of these angels. But yeah, JP's after that. So I said I would keep it for her for a little while till she sorts some stuff out. So, yeah. So, let's shuffle these cards. Yeah, it's got a lot of... I did want to keep it, but I'll give it away. It's got a lot of energy on it. It's just... oh, it's one of them pictures I'll be like, hard to give away, but I'm letting it go. I'm going to be working on my home sweet home pictures, and I'm going to show them again, because why not? Why not? I must promote myself. It's a new way to be. You used to be so, you know, you used to think you come on your spiritual path and you can't show yourself and you can't promote yourself, and it's like, don't be daft. So, if anyone who's new out there, this one is finished. It's the unfolding. And I'm going to be doing some smaller paintings as well, because I know that not a lot of people have room for massive paintings, and Indigo Ray had a massive elephant and it was massive. And I think someone's after the big blue being, and that's massive. But I think after that I'm going to be sticking to the smaller sizes, that one, and some more little like squares, because they're easier. You know, you can put little pictures up anywhere and you haven't got to think, oh my God, where's that got to go? But we're doing my home sweet home. These are going to try and get finished off this week coming, because that's not finished. We've got, this one needs finishing in, but it's in the frame, it's coming in anyway. I don't know what this one is going to be called, but it's another one of them. Oh, was it Growth? Because she's got flowers in her hair. I can't remember what I called her. And that was a design off one of my little drawing designs, and then I can put them into a design. Well, funny you should say that, John Kennedy. I'll tell you about that in a minute. The fairy's going to get covered up, and not her, this background stuff. This is just background, the fairy. And someone did ask about this, and I can't remember who it was. The Peace and Love needs to be finished off. This is just on a board, not a canvas. The Peace and Love picture. My stuff's quite whimsical. And then we've got the another one on a board, so it's flat. Is I think it was a web weaver or dream weaver, I can't remember. But this was the actual picture that I drew, and the girl was different. It looked a bit like me before the orb started showing up 2 years ago. So, yeah, so that's all that. So, if you ever want to look at any of my stuff, just go over to Hippie with a Y Bohemian on Instagram, and you'll find me. So, yeah, funny you should say that. A thing came through my fella's door the other day about a market that we were going to do. We were going to do one at the beginning of this year. I can't remember. Was it just before Christmas? Something. We got a table and we got a gazebo, even though I had a gazebo anyway. It got broke, so we got another one. And we saw it today. It was up and it was in the outside anyway on this glorious weather. So I'm going to look into it and see if I can get something for summer, maybe. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But I'll have to start making stuff because I've been making some of these. You know, I'd have to get a bit of stock into to put on it. So yeah, so you never know. And I'd be quite nervous because I've not done stuff like that before. But I guess how you get over your fears is to go and do it, isn't it? So yes, I've got to inquire about that. But yeah. If one listens to who? To who? Is that a he? I'm writing it down. It looks like something I've looked at before. I'm not quite sure. Oh, and Claudia has a beautiful card next to a bed. Because normally when you do purchase things, you will get a hand-drawn something off me as a thank you. Every time. Every time. It's in the details, people. I handwrite things. And I hand make things, and I hand make cards and little thank you cards because that's what I am. I probably would need a stamp in the end, but I'll still be hand drawing stuff because it's the time taken out for the little details. I'm not a mass produced thing, factory. I like to do it by hand because I see it as like quite traditional. I like that. Many high consciousness convos today. Chosen to draw. Bowie next. You inspire with great energies, Dolly. Thank you, Ordinary Bear, and so do you lot in chat. And so do you lot in chat. It's you lot that keep me going as well. So you help me and I help you, and it's all vice versa, and you all help each other in chat. If you can chat people on here, do not be nervous. As I know. It's just yeah, I don't even know what I'm bothered about. I just think it's because it's something that's not. Yeah, I've not done it or something or whatever, or would my setup look right? But I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would, and you've got to start somewhere, haven't you? So yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. Yeah, so gorgeous and so personal, full of love and soul energy. Thank you, Claudia. Yeah, and I forgot Sky's got. Is it Canada Sky? I can't remember. Sky's got some stuff, and I know you're not from England, so I've put my beautiful card on the mantelpiece. Thank you. Yeah, you all had the same like little lady face picture on your little cards. Near enough the same, you know, because I didn't print them off. I just painted individual same sort of faces. But yeah, I love doing that though because personally, I just blow my own trumpet. You know, trumpety trump is when I receive something, I like to get it like a gift. So I know that when you get something, it's wrapped up like a little gift that you have to unravel, and even though you know what's in there, it's like Christmas or your birthday, even though it's not your birthday, and you're like, oh, it's like a little gift. I wouldn't just shove it in a box and send it out and be like, yeah, there you go. It's fine if people do that, but I take the time out to do it. What's Destiny Shapers laughing at? Well, I've heard is ha ha ha. Someone's in a happy mood. But yeah, I've got some lovely things going. I've got some new bracelet designs coming. I've got not quite sure what this is yet. I've got it could be a pencil case. I've got bits in here. It could be a bag. I'm not sure what it's going to turn into yet. I'm just testing it out. Ooh, all gorgeousness. I've got I just wake up in the mornings and think, oh yeah, I need to do that. I don't know what I've got going at the minute. I've got quite a few things going on. New jewellery bits for summer. So yeah. Oh, and I've got my ring on, Claudia. I think it was Claudia who was asking. Oh, it might not have been you who was asking actually. Or they might be watching. I've got some of these left, but yeah, I'd have to ring size them. But they are the little gemstones I did with the little angel wings on. And this is amethyst because that's my birthstone, and the copper. Copper's a conductor. So 3 trumps in a row. Don't be surprised if Dolly Daydream goes off the shortly chat. I know. Talking about trumpets, what are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, we'll just keep the frequency at light. Oh, and I've got some. I've not finished these off yet. I forget, you know, I do stuff and I forget. I've got these lovely. That one's not finished. Brooches. That one needs a glaze. These lovely brooches. This one. You know, just like, oh, and this is one of my tribal necklaces. I thought I'd wear. No. Yeah, it's bluey green. So you got these little. One of my fellas, friends brought one of these the other year. She's got these little mad little brooches, so you can stick them anywhere. But yeah, pins. Yeah, better leave them out on the side. I forgot that they were there. Why don't we put them in there? So yeah, you know I like to show my wares because might be someone out there looking for something. I don't know. So, Dolly Daydream, do you have an email so I can send you some of my doodles? Oh yeah, I was going to say, I'm glad you've said that. Yes, I don't know if anyone can put my email up, or I'll type it in a minute. You know, with my art videos, I'm going to be doing more of. I might do one tomorrow morning actually. I'll see, but there's some more coming. You know, mix it with everything. I was going to ask you guys if anyone's into. I'll do a video on it and explain it properly, but I want people who are arty to join in with journaling if you want to get into it, because it's for our mindsets. Then if you want to send me any of your drawings to go along with my doodling videos, I've got an email thing on this computer. I'm not technical at all, but I'll get my fella to do it. And if I can get them off my emails, I can share them on here, because I know how to snap a picture and get it on here when I get back into that, because I've done it before. So I'll be able to share some of the subscribers' artwork, and I just think that's another way of connecting. It's another way of collaborating, sort of thing, and it's just another way of connecting, which I think is beautiful, because we're sharing your great artworks. And I know there's a lot of you out there. Like, we've got the beautiful, I'm going to get that painting in a minute, Rainbow Wizard, the beautiful painting that Rainbow Wizard sent for all of us. I know that there's a lady that does tattoos, and she's a great drawer. You know, we've all got our individualness, and we're all great in our own ways. But I thought, if we start doing a bit of an art channel, that if any of you are interested, or you want to get into it because you're finding it does help your mind, because art to me is therapy, and I'm going to be doing videos on that, you know, with the little drawings that I've been doing with you. And if you want to join in, if you think that's a good idea, and don't be afraid of sending any drawings in that you think, oh my god, I'm not that good. It doesn't matter, because what you might notice, if we keep sharing our drawings over time, you may see that you're getting better. And just don't be afraid of it. You've got to start somewhere. I sometimes have a day where in my journals, my art journals, I think, oh god, that picture was a bit rubbish. But it's not. It's a happy mistake. That's like life anyway. Nothing's really rubbish or a mistake. It's just all lesson. And that's how it is sometimes. Don't know if I've got any in front of me now, where I just thought, it's a bit of a. I mean, my faces went from. Some days I had good faces, and then other days I had like, oh, I'm not really into that one. Or I wasn't really into, say, them two. I don't know. Or sometimes you'll go back and go, actually, I did like that one. I don't know why I didn't like it. But I just keep them in the book. I don't rip them out, because it shows your progress. Or maybe you were feeling something that day, so it was a bit like, thank you. And Rainbow Wizard has put my email address in. So if you're interested in sending any artwork, when we get into the artworking more a bit, maybe I will come on next time and I'll give everybody a prompt to do their own little picture on of what that feels within you, and then you could send it, and then we could have a show and tell if anyone wants to send anything in, even if it's just one, and I can show it will show how people's different perceptions are of, like, you know, if I said relaxation and you had to go and do a picture on relaxation, how everyone would show something different, because we are all different, something like that. I don't know, I think it's quite a good idea. But yeah, just don't be afraid of sending your artwork in. Don't be afraid of sending your artwork in, you know. So have I actually done these cards? I haven't, have I? Have I done a reading? No, I haven't, have I? I don't know, I'm doing it again then. I was just yakking and going off. Yeah, that'd be great, English Patriot. If you do that, if I can manage to, I might have to go on my other computer for that, but I've got to try and get my email thing on here so I can share on here, because it's a lot easier. I don't like that thing in the other room. But yeah, I'll try and sort something out, because, oh yeah, Rainbow Wizard, so just to appreciate Rainbow Wizard's lovely painting of the Yapatar family tree. chakra colours, beautiful tree, the witchy woman at the bottom. It's like a sphere of energy going on, the force. It's absolutely beautiful, so I will show that off again. And that was done for me and you guys, the Yakutar family, so it's absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Hanging it back up again. So yeah, and that's another thing before I go and read these cards. At the end of the day, I've had a lovely week, you know. I'm getting back reflected to me what I put out. Gorgeous. Oh God, that was so freaky. I'm looking at live chat there with me like coming in a little bit later. Like, what am I doing? I'm already sat here. Never mind. That was freaky. Reflected back of what I give out, of what I get back, and I don't mean because I've been sent a gift or people are doing that. It just is what it is, you know. Is what it is, of gratitude. So yeah, it's stunning. Yeah, magical. Oh, nearly. There we go. Try for the 3. Focus. Exactly. Heart as well. Focus with your heart. Focus on you and what you want to bring in. Focus on the positive. Let's get the next one in. Rainbow Wizards, put it in there. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. Hang on. Oh yeah, just saw what you said about the harmonic reactor. Yeah, she's really good. She's really good. And you forget though, don't you, and all who's about. Hang on a minute. Yeah, she's good. Oh yes, loads of good people out there. Yay. Should be right. What? Yeah. Well, with a dot, and then you put Lannery, so it's not, it's Flannery, so no, it's not right. You've missed the F off. Yeah, don't go to that one. You got it right on, oh my God, that's hilarious. You got it right on the first one, apart from you missed the J off, and then you missed the F off. Yeah, and then you've got like Janine, comma, dot, it's not, it's Janine, dot. Yeah, you'll get it right in a minute. Don't anyone go to the first one or the second one, come back down to the last one that he's going to put in a minute, then that's the right one. Have you had a tipple? Yeah, there you go. Archangel beat you to it. They've got the blue team in the house. Yeah. It was a race. If Lois was in here, she'd got it straight away. Hi, Astral Thief. See you days, folks. Big love to one and all. Yes, see you. Are you saying see you? Or have you just come in? I'm getting confused. Yeah, get out the coma. You on the bandwagon? You on the bong wizard? Well, there's another one. The Rainbow Wizard is beautiful picture. Like, is a skull. Yes, a lot of people have seen different things. You know, I showed a picture of it to my new friends yesterday, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I can see this face there," and I know you get that anyway. And I was like, and you can see that, and I was going, "It's a tree," and they were like, "Oh, I've just seen a big," because it looks like a brain as well, like cosmic brain here, that going on. Create space. If you create space to focus in your sacred place, to get ready to bring your divine creations into manifestation. Oh my God, I'm in one of them moods today. Need to go and lie down. Come on. Last message to make this little story up here, this little message. I feel like getting t-shirts printed with a big yak on it. Yakutar fan. Josh Hall just here for a second. Oh, thank you. Spirit. Sometimes I offer thanks of your energy and spirit. Ladybird, have a great evening. Thank you, Josh Hall. And if I'm correct, Josh Hall plays on a guitar. I think so. Try to remember what a lot of you do. Last one coming. Oh, okay. Last lot coming. Let's see what this says then. Oh, yeah. That one. Oh. So we've got... Trying to keep me on longer, isn't it? Oh, okay. Right, that wasn't the first one. So we had focus. We had create space for your focus. We have soul name. Do you have a soul name? Do you know who you really are? We have the light beings. Oh, I love this picture. See the face? Reminds me of the face that I showed you before. The blue face. Soul light beings are helping from a distance. Oh yes. We've got colour. I was talking about the cross again the other day because this woman had a cross and went, do you know what it stands for? The intersection of our plane of existence and source. Oh yes. And we've got that lovely colour. You could say bright white light, and we've got gold, and we've got rainbow colours. Colour is very healing and therapeutic. That's what I always say. If you get out in nature, it's beautiful. And then we've got channeling. A lot of people are channeling. You could say bringing source information through you, out of you. I do it on paper with my art. You've got like, I love these, and you can't see the detail on these light pictures. You've got a crown down here. This is why all the royals wear purple, as we know that in a crown, because it's the crown chakra. But yeah, this is beautiful. People are beginning to trust in themselves and what they're getting through. And you've got to remember, a lot of people out there screaming about things, oh, I'm this and I'm that. It's at the end of the day, we all have our own channeling, through our own messages of ourselves. My message might not be for you. Some people have seen that picture and gone, oh my God, that's not... No, because it's not for you. But it might show people that things are going on, because at the end of the day, you get messages in for you, from your soul team, your soul over self, your higher self, the real you, the one that's trying to nudge you in the right direction. Might not be a message for somebody else of how they do it. So I think people have got to look at themselves who scream out like that, because it's not that. We're all on that. We're all having experiences. We learn from each other's experiences as well. We help each other like we do on here, but you all have your own messages. I try and do messages for all of you, but you all have your own divine messages that come in just for you. Might not make sense to anyone else, but they'll make sense to you. So that doesn't mean anyone's right or wrong. It just means if it is a message for you, it's for you. And then the last one is awakening. Awakening. Because when we do awaken, the start of that, we begin to focus, we begin to make, create a space, to have that time to focus and making that time to sit and really think about what we're focusing on, where we're putting our intentions, thinking about, the soul, I might have to go into that another time, the soul name, what you're connecting with. Are you having, some sort of experience with light beings or some energies that you've never felt before, and do they come in a certain colour? Because that can be to do with a lot of things that are coming in. If you believe in it, I do. Like, I see a lot of indigo blue, but I also see that as colours to do with other things that we're not really told about. And you can channel that energy. We do channel energy all the time, but we're not taught about it properly. The chi, the reiki, the vril, or whatever you want to call it, it's all the same to me. It's all energy. Universal energy, source, whatever, the force. When we begin to waken up and tune in. So yeah, the Great Awakening, as we all know, is more than the awakening, the Great Awakening of a certain number and about. It's bigger than that as well. It's a part of it, but it's bigger than that. That's a little part of it, but yeah, bigger things going on. When you come from that and realise that, you're like, oh my God. But yeah, it's all entwined. It's all entwined together. It's been coming for decades. So, Anyway, I'm going to play my drum out. Before I go. I need to go and get my tea. Go and chill out. Don't even know what time it is. Oh yeah, it's nearly 8 o'clock. There was me coming on for a short chat. Never happens, does it? Just be myself. Right, you ready? Let's see what happens with this. I don't know what tune's going to come out. I would like a yakata. I know, I'll have to look into that. Don't want something that's dead expensive because it won't. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to. It'd be funny. I'd have to design it. It'd be hilarious. You could all sit there with your t-shirts on. It'd be well funny. It's putting a funny vibe out. So, right, we're gonna listen. Let's see what happens. I was playing this the other day in the garden, and this morning in my fella's garden because he's got one, and he's always like, "You need to learn how to play it with that book," and I'm like, "I don't need to learn how to play it because I'm just gonna bloody play it. I'm gonna bloody play it." There's my tune. Don't know what it's called because it just made it up. No. See you guys soon. This is always a great place to be. Thanks, Dolly. Thank you, English Patriot. And I have actually met English Patriot at a Paul Boys match. I'll have to go again. I actually met you there when I was like, "Who are you? Like, who are you?" And he's like, "I know, I've seen you on YouTube." And I was like, "Hi." So yeah, I have met him in real life. Josh Hall, I don't believe in the Big Bang Theory. No. So yeah. So we'll entitle that. I don't know what that music was. But if you're wondering what this is, it's called a tom drum. They're not dear. They're about 30, 40 odd quid. I got mine on eBay. They have numbers on. I pull them off because I don't I don't go by the book. You make your own little tune up, play it in the garden, stick that frequency out there to the world. I did it in PJs the other day. I'll probably be doing it tomorrow morning with a brew. But see, if you're playing, I was concentrating a bit, like ding ding ding, you forget other stuff. So drawing, playing music, learning new things where you go off in your own world of what you're focusing on, instead of focusing on that over there, takes you away from stuff, and nothing seems as bad as it is, because nothing ever really is as bad as what it looks like anyway, even if the shit's going down, which is about to go down, people. So get yourself a tom drum. So yeah, it was great to meet you as well, and it was great to see the Paul boys up there. That's all I'm saying. Ray K Warrior. Yeah, tiny instrument, big sound. Yeah, I'd absolutely love to get a pan drum in the very near future. I know the day, but can you imagine me sat here like bing, 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 bing? It's a bit better than this because you can do it with this. It's not very loud, and you can make a different tune if you take that off. So yeah, I want to manifest one of them in the end, but yeah, we'll see. I've got a few other bits, but yeah, learn something new. Heidi hi ho, yeah, that was it. I was on it last night on this, and one of my fella's mates went, "Oh, it's just like Heidi hi," innit? If anyone knows what that is, Heidi hi, hody ho, Heidi hi campers. I'll have to come on. Is that somebody new in chat? Oh, I don't know. We've got, is it Amit's cat? I'm dyslexic, so I'll just call you. Is it Amit? I might got that wrong. I don't know, but yeah, I could come on like hi campers, but I could go Heidi hi all Yakutar family out there. Much love and blue healing rays. Exactly. So I'm going to go because I need to flow and go and make my tea and get into some ideas that are swirling around in my head. I need to write them down. Yeah. I'm going to say, I might not be, oh, thank you, Magma. Thank you very much. You play the tongue drum. Great. Thanks. It's just a bit of bonging about. Thank you, Magma. You've been a great support over time. I always get confused. Did I meet you? Because I know someone's got a similar name. And I met them with Roxanne and I can't remember. It might be you, it might not be you. If it's not, sorry, and if it is, hello again. Yes, so. Oh yeah, before I go, the lovely Indigo Rays has got a, what's it called again? A D for div, I can't even say what that says. Tuney thing, dingy ding thing, can't remember what it's, she'll tell you in chat. I'm going to play it. I said I'd play the recording. It's beautiful. She's been playing it in the garden. Got a run. Bye, Josh. Yes, you did. Yeah, I thought it was you. I've actually met Magma in real life as well, and it's when we did the Really Woke show, which Paul Boyce was saying something about the Really Woke show, and I was like, I texted him and said, oh, I was part of the Really Woke show. We made the Really Woke show, me, Roxanne, and 007, but she's still doing a thing over there, which is brilliant. But yeah, I met Magma. She just came on her own from London, I think, up on a train when we didn't know who was coming, and quite a few people came. We had a bit of drama with something, but it was good. And I just, like I said, I met people, we didn't know who was who, and we all got on. It was brilliant, and some people have even come down on their own to meet me and Roxanne and meet us in real life, you know, because you get a lot of haters out there who think you're something. It's like, not until you meet someone in real life and realise that they're exactly the same on the YouTube than they are in real life. So, you know, Magna was another one who was there as well, with a few other people that are probably still in chat that don't comment, but did come and meet us. All really lovely people, you know, all on our paths. So thank you very much. Yeah, and I'm just gonna yeah, I came to meet you and Roxanne. It was a great adventurous day out for me to get out of London. Yeah, it was, and the venue that we were in was lovely. So you never know. Maybe me and Rox will get back together and join up and do that again. There'll be more people this time, and it'll be more like of a conversation of what's been going on in the world. That moon. Might have to sit in the garden in a bit. Might have to watch the sky tonight. You know what I'm saying? Sure, they're trying to do that sort of Project Bluebeam stuff. Like, just saying. Anyway, I might sit out tonight. We had a fire last night actually in my fellow's garden, which was quite nice. Right, I'm looking for. I want to share this because it's beautiful. It's very angelic. So it's got a message off Lois. Oh, it's happening. People can't see beyond. But yeah, that was the thing about. Don't know if you heard it, but Trump has called the immediate deployment of the state police of National Guard to provide large-scale security for the election audit in Arizona in a just released statement. I'm just saying, oh my God. Anyway, shut up about that. Right, I'm gonna have to go and find this before I go and share it. Or Indigo, can you post it again? I'm gonna have to try. Let me see if I can find it. Got a scroll. Is that it? Switch it down a minute because I don't know if it is. No, it's not. Oh, she's online. She just sent it me. Are you ready? I'm going to play this now. This is Susie Q's new instrument that she's been playing in the garden, and she'll let you know in chat what it is because I can't say it. Beautiful, like a xylophone-y thing, but you hold it up. You ready? Indigo Rays, sorry. I'd love something like that as well. Angelic. Resonates with me. Close your eyes when you're listening to it. Definitely resonates. Beautiful. So I said I'd play that and I kept forgetting. So yeah. We are at the end of the stage of war. Of a war we have already won. I know. If that makes sense. Of course it does, English Patriot, because people don't know that we've been in a war. We've been in a spiritual war and a physical war, but the physical war on 3D has been a silent war, as we all know, and we've not been using guns and things. We've been using jibby jabs and all sorts of shit over the years, and we've already won it. It's just the end of the trail bits that are being all, you know, caught up. Could say like manifested, happens in the heavens, or whatever you want to say, and then it comes down here. It's already won up there, therefore it's won down here. It's just it's delayed down here a bit faster there, if anyone gets what I'm talking about. But I totally understand what you're saying. It's the end of wars. It's going to be peace throughout the land. Oh god, that moon. Wow. Peace throughout the land, the world, the realm, whatever you want to, whatever. Doesn't make no difference to me, because it's going to be end of wars because they're man-made, and they did say, you know, last will be Israel and all that, when they unite over there, the Middle East. Oh my god, people, whoop whoop. So that's all going on. Like I said, still going to see a bit of crap going on and all that, but the end game for us now, not their end game, because it ain't their end game anymore. It's beautiful. That's all I'm saying. Oh yes. All heard of protest or one on Sunday spreading. Well, the funny thing is, today is Saturday, which is represented by Saturn, and that's a lot to do with authority and stuff like that, which makes me laugh when you get a lot of marches on Saturday in London, in places and all over the world, on a weekend, on a Saturday, Saturn day, because it's like F you Saturn energy that tries to keep us suppressed, you know, that side of it, and the authority and the all that goes along with it, which is actually, let me get it, I'll tell you, which is authority and maturity, because we've got to grow up, but it's to do with concentration, structure and order, patience, discipline, authority, limits, seriousness, formal, tradition, rules. Be careful what you do on a Saturday. Hard work, mature responsibility, dignity. But it says Saturn in the world around us represents, Saturn governs thresholds and doorways and government situations. Funny that, isn't it? Yeah. As a symbol of age and time, it signifies clocks and watches, rulers and measures. Anywhere cold, dark, lonely or isolated comes under Saturn. Well, yeah, and there's something about, oh yeah, as the outermost planet visible to the naked eye, Saturn, some people say Satan, was the boundary of the ancient cosmos until Uranus burst through, suggesting its role in the heart as a gatekeeper and authority. And I thought, yeah, of course that makes sense. So just putting that out there. And it says authority. When we are young, Saturn appears in the guise of authority figures, parents, teachers, community leaders. We see Saturn all around us, the parking warden, the policeman, the judge. Yeah, well, all them sort of bad people who are working for the bad side are going, aren't they? They're going after them. You know, the ones who are suppressing. So that's all I'm saying. All out there. So yes. So I'm going to say thanks for coming in. Like I said, I've got to go and get the tea. I was on longer than I wanted to be, but you know, I'm a bit of a yakker, and that's just how I roll. So I will see you very soon. And yeah, what I'll do is, next time I come and do a bit of art, I'll discuss a little bit of art thing, and then English Patriot, or anyone who wants to join in with it and send some artwork, you know, get to know how to do that again and stick it in. And Saturn is negative. Yeah, I think it has some sides to it. It's not like everything's negative, but yeah, it has been, like, you could say that's had a bit of control over it. That's been controlling us for a long time. But that authority stuff's going. So you could say Satan's fell, if you get what I'm saying. That's all going because of the new times we're going in with the age of Aquarius, and that is a more spiritual age that's coming in. We're going to the spiritual age. You know, that the hippies used to sing about, but we're going to one age into another, Bronze Age, we're going to the highly spiritual age. So that's what I believe anyway. So yeah, and Aquarius is air, not water, and that's to do with ether, so spiritual, you know, that's where it all is. Anyway, I will see you soon. And yeah, thanks for coming in, and thanks for supporting me and coming with your great comments and helping everybody in chat, and helping Linda, who came in the other day, and anyone you've ever spoke to. But she did appreciate, and at the beginning of the chat, that's what I said, what she said. And it's beautiful that we're all sharing, because we're all caring and trying to help each other get out of those, you know, really just thoughts and emotions that aren't really you, and you've just got to get away from that, as I keep saying and saying again. Yeah, have a great evening, fam jam. Yeah, fam jam, yakata fam, whatever you want to call it, it's up to you. And I will see you very soon. Have a great weekend, because I keep thinking it's Sunday. I love it when I lose a day like that on Friday and I don't think it's Sunday, and I'm thinking, oh no, it's Sunday tomorrow, I've got an extra day. And it's Sunday tomorrow. The beautiful sun. Get out and relax in the sunshine of the beautiful sun. You know, Son of God. Get out there. And, oh, yeah. Hang on. Because representing Centre Sun. So Sunday, tomorrow, identity and life purpose. Purpose, vitality, creative power. I love creating on Sunday, but I do create every day. Ooh, what's this here? Can I see an aura? I'm like, ooh. Centre of the solar system, shining light, inner authority, self-development, heart of our being, central goals, pride and self-confidence, all about you and the stuff within that you want to bring out. The sun in the world around us, bright yellow and orange flowers, that's what I was talking about the other day. Governed by the sun. St. John's wort, used that treat depression, a lot of people know that, get some St. John's wort in. Falls under the sun, this planet, because a lot of herbs and plants fall under different planets as well, if you didn't know that. Planet symbolises monarchs, presidents. Funny that, because Mr. You-know-who, the golden era that's coming in, I'm just saying. Presidents and heads of state, it can signify the father too, yes. Solar places and places, places, and I don't know if that says palaces and theatres. Well, it's all a stage, isn't it? It's all a stage. You've got to shine your light on your stage, on your own, because you are the star of your show. So remember that, folks. And good night, fam, jam, sending to all, and I hope all have a brill Sunday. Exactly, Claudia. So YouTube, keep blocking my I'm not bloody surprised. I'm not surprised. Your aura is glowing big and bright tonight. Do you know what? I can actually see it. Which is really funny, because I did say something to myself the other day, but yes. Because that one's not in the light over there on my tablet, it's like, no, but I can see a violet indigo. I don't know if that's what anyone else can see that's into it, but that's personally what I can see. Anyway, yeah, radiant light out through the heart chakra to you all. Yes, exactly. It's shimmering. Oh, thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Keep saying this. Oh yeah, because what was I going to sit and do? Oh yeah, I'm going to read some books. So I think what I might do is, because the moon is, I was going to swear then, it's gorgeous. So I think I'm going to get my tea. I'm going to go sit in the garden. There's kids outside playing and everything. I'm just going to go and chill out with the blanket if it's a bit cooler. I'm just going to see what comes in. See what comes in. Might write something down with me intuitive messages that might come in for me. So yeah. No, it doesn't, Brenda. This was just off eBay, so wherever you go, Amazon. Well, I just put in tom drum, and they're like this size. You can get some a little bit bigger. They're not, but this was about 35 quid to 40 pounds, and you know they make enough noise. But if you can get outside your garden and play a bit of a tune, I think the next door neighbour was like that the other day, like, where's that noise coming from? But you know, you're putting them frequencies out, you're concentrating on something else and not on concentrating on negativity and stuff like that. So, you know, you get lost in that. So no, get one, you'll enjoy it, it's beautiful, kids can play it and everything. So glad I've been dying for what? Pee? Oh, you've been dying for a pee, right? Well, I'm going, and that's that said. So yeah, you need a wee. You better get off. So I'll see you all soon. Bye. Thanks for coming in. Like I said, thank you. A lot of gratitude for everyone that supports me and comes in. I know supporting each other. That's what it's all about. I got Moon J Boots in there as well. Yeah, Pittsburgh. So thank you all for coming in. And this is what it's all about: sharing and caring, and having compassion for others. And we're doing this all together. So see you soon.